Hello footies, and thank you for joining us once again for FUT in Review, where we've been bringing you leading analysis and opinion on all things FIFA and EAFC since 2019. Today's show is proudly brought to you by FUTcoaching.com, your number one place for you to get better at FC24. Also, if you want to help support this show directly, please consider joining our Patreon at patreon.com/FUT in Review. You get a range of benefits, including exclusive merchandise, coaching discounts, and much, much more, including ad-free access to this show, which means you won't be hearing this very advertisement. However, we realise that times are tough, so simply leaving us a 5-star review wherever you listen to us will be greatly appreciated, as it helps the show grow. We'd also like to thank our Skybox holder, Peter, for his exceptional support. Now, let's get to today's show.
Fantasy is a necessary ingredient in living. It's a way of looking at life through the wrong end of a telescope, and that enables you to laugh at life's realities. So today we will look if FC Fantasy can make us laugh about FC24's reality. My name is John and I'll be your host today, but I am not alone. Joining me is the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. FC24 Database, the foreign master himself, Harry Hola, the Norwegian Indiana Jones. He's got so many nicknames. I keep forgetting all of them. It is none other than Mr. Ingve.
Hello. Thank you for the nice introduction.
Next week I'm going to try to win an Echo one, though. You need the proper stadium introduction, but let's do that later, okay? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Thank you.
There's a modifier button on the panel these days, but I'm just afraid to use it. One of these days. Maybe in the live shows, Ingve. Maybe in the live shows.
Yeah.
Oh, and last but not least, working a real young father schedule these days, but still going strong. It's return of the producer/seducer. It's none other than Kyle. Hey, Kyle.
Hey, John. Hey, Ingve. How are we both doing?
It's good to have you back on,
Good,
mate.
good.
Did you get some sleep in the past, 3 months?
No, not really. It's all been broken. Been living off a lot of coffee, but yeah, it's all good fun.
No. Yeah, you say that now. Wait until they're 6, mate.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding, of course. Hey, before we start, though, I have to start with a sincere apology because, well, last week, typically we made a show about mistakes, Ingve. And the one thing I kept saying is, we all make mistakes. Well, I definitely made one myself. So housekeeping first. I made a mistake on episode 588, recorded past Monday with John talking foot to the amazing Dan Wimbush at the hosting chair. So unfortunately, I uploaded the incorrect version to our Patreon, which meant that the fans got the audio version with advertisements in it. The video version was the ad-free show, but yeah, still uploaded the ad-free version to YouTube as well. But then also our regular hosting platform had a little hiccup and emailed us about it on our former email address, which I hardly ever check. So when I saw this morning, there was an email from them. It's like, why didn't the show actually go live? It's fixed now. So on the feeds is the regular show, episode 588. We're just 3 days too late for the public, and I uploaded a version with advertisements for the Patreons. But hey, at least the Patreons got it 5 days earlier this time. But once again, I do apologize. So if you're listening to this on the public feed on February 24th, the Saturday, then there's another show there waiting for you, and we're sorry for the inconvenience. But like I said last week, the first thing to do to fix mistakes is to acknowledge them. So here I am doing just that. On to the show, though. Fantasy FC. Ingve, I always, and I said this prior to the show as well, I always expect knights, dungeons, dragons, and so forth. But hey, it's not all that. Although, thinking about it, it could be a nice idea if you're listening to EA Sports, because they did the superhero thing with heroes. So you can take that to the next level with Dungeon Master, Wesley Snyder or something. But enough nerd talk. Ingve, what does FC Fantasy or Fantasy FC, I still got to get used to this, Fantasy FC bring us in reality?
Yeah, Fantasy FC is like kind of based from the first promo a few years ago called What If. So players get boosts with following their own form kind of, and the team form. So EA says turn stars into stars with Fantasy FC. So yeah, if they're a star, they can be even a bigger one. And they will get 4 individual performances. For instance, attackers or midfielders, 1 goal or an assist will give them 1 inform upgrade. 1 clean sheet for a defender or goalkeeper will give them an inform upgrade. If the club wins 2 matches in the next 4 domestic matches, they will get another inform. So all are based on the next 4 domestic club matches for this promo. If the player appears in the 3 next matches out of 4, they will get another inform upgrade. And the last possible inform upgrade is with if the club scores 11 goals or more across 4 matches, and it says 1 clean sheet for defender and goalkeeper. So I'm guessing if they have 1 clean sheet in 4 matches, the defenders and the goalkeeper will get an inform. If the club scores 11 goals or more in the next 4 matches, the midfielders and attacker will get an inform upgrade. So that's for the normal players. And we also have heroes this time, which we had last year as well. And they can get 2 upgrades in form. Club wins 2 wins in the next 4 matches, then they will get an inform upgrade. And if their club score 11 goals or more in the next 4 matches, they will get another inform. Those FUT heroes.
Kyle, thoughts on the general idea of this promotion?
Yeah, I quite like it. I think it gives us another live card promo. I think generally live cards are always pretty hyped in the game. I think we like to try and hedge a few bets on who we think is going to get a few wins, and certainly this promo allows us to do that. I like the selection of cards. I think there's a good variety of women's players in this team. I think it's not usually we get more than 2 or maybe 1 that's kind of with the power curve. I really like the look of Madri. I'm sure we'll come on to a few cards across the team, but certainly I quite like this promo. It gives us a different kind of feel for some cards over the next month or so. Also, I think this promo is quite a shortened promo. I think last year it went on for a good 8 weeks. I think now we're shortening it down to maybe 4 games, which is 4 weeks. So certainly more condensed, which I think adds to a little bit of the hype.
Ingve, same for you? Oh yeah, hyped, my friend.
No, I'm not very hyped. You know me, I'm so critical about player selections and things like that, which yeah, we see some familiar faces. I like the.
I saw a smile when you looked in.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, there's one player at least that got a smile on my face at least, so that's good. But as Kyle said, it was nice to see a little bit more female players as well. Objective player there as well, 1 female and a male SPC, which we'll mention soon. But of course, we have players like Griezmann, Grealish, Calahanu, Marquinhos, Aspas, Andre, De Ligt, Politano, Molina, Valamendi, Konate. All are like, well-known faces, which I kind of want to see other players. For instance, instead of Konate from Liverpool, I would rather see Conor Bradley. I was hoping he would get a future star card, but he didn't. But this would have been nice to get him into this promo. But now we got another French centre back, and we've had quite a few of those released the last few weeks. So that's becoming a little bit boring for me, at least. The cards are good. That's a fair price on Konate by all means. But of course, we have the extinct Valamendi, extinct Marquinhos, extinct Chloe Kelly, and we have, I don't know why, extinct Griezmann at 5.7 millions. I think he just got an injury, maybe out for a few weeks, so he might not get full upgrade either. So there's a little bit of a question mark. So the price is quite insane, and at least for me, he has finesse shot plus and technical plus, which is nice, of course, but still 5.7 millions.
This is a promo where you just can't get the players. And again, like that didn't change. It's unfortunate, eh?
The ranges will be adjusted. I don't know how quickly, but they will be adjusted. So they will be on the market, but they're going to be so expensive that most of us won't be able to afford the ones you kind of want to try, I guess. That Filamendi card, I don't know how much that's going to cost when the range is up, but he's extinct at 3.8 millions, which is insane. So it's a very good card, but at 3.8 million, there's so many good left backs. And
Yeah, but there are also so many good strikers. I mean, Griezmann is 5'4".
yeah, I don't.
Price just does my head, and I have no idea why it's 5.7. Why would you even pay 5.7 for him?
No, I don't know. Maybe I haven't checked the match program for Atletico Madrid, but might be very easy. But still, I don't know if they're gonna get 11 goals in 4 matches. I don't think Atletico Madrid are well known for high-scoring matches either. So not that I can remember, at least.
No, but 5.7 million. Just let that relate. That's Team of the Year clause. Well, this year maybe not even, but
he did get 5-star skill moves though, 4-star weak foot. So of course that's upgraded from 4-star skill moves and 3-star weak foot. So that's a very good upgrade. But still, I think I would consider other players if I had 5.6.
We're like 5 weeks off Team of the Season.
Maybe a little bit more.
Yeah, start of April. We're not that far off. I get John's point. We're nearly there, aren't we?
Well, time is relative, but
of course, if he would get the 4 upgrades, it would be 95 rated, which is of course very nice.
Yeah, that is true. Maybe people buy him knowing he would be upgraded and be 95.
That's probably they're buying the upgrade as well, kind of straight away. So, yeah.
I mean, it's what we see with Red to the Final cards as well, isn't it? That players are always really highly priced because people think they're going to get the upgrades, and inevitably they crash when cards don't get upgraded. So I expect these to happen with these cards as well.
The cards have to play, right?
For 2 of the upgrades, the cards has to play, yeah.
Yeah, so the Licht, for example, he can just... That's not going to get 2 of them, at least.
Yeah, if he's not playing, he needs to play in 3 out of 4 matches for 1 of them. So
yeah, that's not happening, so... 1.2 million for a defender that's likely to get half of the upgrades max.
Yeah.
I'd stay away.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a risk, I guess.
Yeah, I wouldn't jump in and buy these cards straight away. Some of them are really rare as well. I think we talked about Griezmann. I think De Ligt is very expensive.
You can buy Andre is 16k. That would be a okay gamble. You're not gonna lose much on him, at least. But I get your point. Politano is quite cheap. He's usually fun cards, but yeah.
That's why you really buy Andre, an 86 rated center defensive midfielder that might get an upgrade somewhere down.
Yeah, but he has a very good playstyle plus, at least.
Yes, that is true.
And he got some good normal ones as well. Incisive pass, ping pass, long ball pass, jockey, anticipate, press proven, relentless, and aerial. With those are really good playstyles. If he got a max +4, he would be 90 rated. He would be really good, I think. I think you'd be okay with spend 16,000 coins on him, though.
That's true. But then again, you're talking about the CDM with intercept plus on him with a defensive awareness of 82, if I see correctly. Sliding tackle 82 as well.
Well, you can. It helps if you throw a shadow on him, but I get your point.
Well, he needs that shadow because of his space already as well, CDM. So
yeah,
I don't think I'll replace my Gullit or Xavi anytime soon for him. But you are correct in one thing, though. Toss in 16k to get a couple of these cards. Worst case scenario. What is an 86 worth these days? A regular 86?
I can check how much that is. I don't think they're much now, but of course, with the right SPC out, they're gonna fly. The 86 are around 10k now, so you're not gonna lose.
There's a 6k risk, but he could get really high up.
Yeah,
I think you got a pretty good point there. just buy one or a couple. Just let him take a risk maybe. But I'm not a trader, but I did just buy one just because you said I should.
Good.
Price rising already. No.
Yeah. So I don't know if you want to talk about the players, or I mentioned names, of course, but of course I like the Chloe Kelly one because I used the non-informer a lot in the beginning because she had one of the few players that had the whipped pass plus, and she still has it, and also got the rapid plus. So
you still
that's
like
my
crossing,
type of card. Oh yes, I do. So that's a perfect card for a winger for me. And she also got a 5-star weak foot now, which is awesome, of course. So that's, for me, that's a very, very nice looking card. But of course, she's extinct at 1.8 millions.
That's my issue lately with discussing these cards, discussing how, like, they're unobtainable most of the time.
Yeah.
So it's hard to actually, we can have an opinion about them, but to actually try them is already a hard thing to do. And I also recommend someone that you can't try is hard to do. And also they are so expensive. Even if I would recommend it, I'd find it really hard to say if someone's worth the coin you got to pay for.
Yeah.
Because next week you might get another one which will halve this, or it doesn't get enough, especially with live cards. I find it so risky. I'm just glad I'll just play a full untradeable team most of the time. And the weird thing is NetFed, for example, is very cheap. Doesn't look that much worse than this one.
Yeah.
So, but this is definitely cross a card. I do agree there. Go.
Yeah, I was going to shout out Chalaloglu from Inter. I think that's a really nice card. He's not extinct, but he could get 92 Inter on top of Serie A at the moment as well. So I think that's not too bad of a card if you need in Serie A links. Quite like his cards. I've used his cards throughout the years of FIFA and Ultimate Team. So yeah, not a bad card there. Weird nationality links, but interlinks. They've got Martinez card SBC that came out not so long ago. Not a bad pickup for what he's 300k at the moment. That will drop.
Yeah,
that could be one to watch.
And of course, you have the perfect link to Selma Baja, Mairi, or something like that.
Yeah,
yes,
Mairi.
Yeah. And her card was quite good in the beginning as well, the normal one. So 87 defensive awareness is quite nice already.
Yeah, she's
technical, press proven, plus.
Yep, and technical as well, so she should be really good on the ball. Tiki-taka, normal, whipped pass, normal, flair, trickster, trivela, acrobatic. So
5'5".
She, of course, the size, but that's the French female Kante type of player. 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot as well, and can pass at least.
She can dribble as well. 91 dribbling.
Yeah. So
that does look like a cool card, honestly.
Yeah, it looks like a really fun card. She's around 225k now and should drop, and she can start center mid, cam, and left winger. So there's a lot of options to get her into a fun team as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anything you're gonna go for there's yourself, Kyle?
I'm glad. I like the look of Magic cards.
Andre.
Yeah, maybe an Andre. I also like Aspas that's sitting about 30k at the moment. Celta always do pretty well in the league as well. He always plays. So
yeah, but he lost his good play style though.
Oh, I'm not.
He had finesse plus, and now he doesn't. Which is
he's got incisive pass, which is different for a striker.
Yeah, I think I would prefer the finesse plus on his card.
The issue is though with if you see how stacked the teams are these days, even from SBCs, right? We won't see 90% of these cards being used at all.
No, and people have special Evo cards as well, so there's it's not going to be easy for many of those cards to kind of fit the teams.
No, if you're listening to this, check out the last show which we released late, but the show where Daniel and John talked about the power curve. Is it actually broken? Are all teams too stacked? Or is it actually not too bad now? We're just living in the moment and thinking that's the case. Check that show out for that discussion there. We do have an objectives player, Ingve, I think, which is a very nice name, which you know how to pronounce perfectly.
Yeah. Miss Nerea. She has an objective
well done,
card.
Well done. That's worth an applause, though, honestly.
Thank you. It's very easy to unlock, and you get an 87 rated left winger, center mid, left mid, or cam player.
I thought I had him there, Kel, but I just goes on.
So I'm pretty sure many gonna just unlock the card by playing, because there's no special super difficult requirement thing to unlock her. It's like win 3 matches in squad battles, rivals or champions, assist 4 goals using attackers in the same, and you also get 500 XP and packs, of course, very nice. Play 4 matches, and the last one is score 3 goals as well in those
That's pretty
modes.
cool.
Yeah, so you get an 87 rated card. At worst, it's fodder for SPC. If you like her, the club, the team, perfect.
Yeah, that's a really easy card to get done. If it upgrades, maybe 2. You take that as an 89 rated fodder card if you need it for an SBC.
Do these cards get upgraded as well?
Yeah, the objective card should get upgrades as well, yeah.
Pretty nice, though. So you can get like an 891. Then.
Max. Yeah. So
Not
she
too bad
can
for free.
get
I mean, that's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the card on the zone, I'm like, honestly, a pretty decent fast card, but with 93 agility, 94 balance. You don't see that too often on outside players. 96 jumping. You like this card, Ingve, though. It's got, it doesn't get great crossing, but everything else passing is really good. So, 4-star, 4-star. No one's wrong with this one.
No, it's a nice card.
Yeah, I think the only slight downside is there's only one player style plus, but apart from that,
Maldini doesn't even have a playstyle plus, does he? So.
He's not as good as a player I talked about earlier. We had a small discussion about.
It's got slide tackle, by the way.
Buscagli for PSV, an 88 rated card. And it's not as good as. He's better than the new Maldini card.
So
kind of.
Confession here: the worst thing I've ever done on this show is talking with Shaker like 2 weeks ago, saying on air, I really dislike the fact, I'm putting it nicely now, I really dislike the fact people just send me comparison, like, these guys got 2,000 stats, this one is 2,100, so that card beats Ronaldo, but then it's got different stats everywhere, and you're not unique body types, etc., etc. So I call out people, just please don't send it to me anymore. The next thing you know, Ingve is spamming them every single day, and my DMs are just flooded by people sending me those comparisons. I have a really silly comparison by people sending, hey, this is a goalkeeper comparison with a striker. Oh, this is better than Ronaldo. Like, yeah. But to the person sending me the comparison with the striker Courtois, you're on mute for the week. But I do appreciate we created a meme there. But I am still not very happy with those comparisons these days. Anyways, Ingve, you forgot to talk about the heroes.
Yeah, no, I didn't forget. I was just waiting for the right moment.
Well, that I care too much, but there is one we need to talk about.
Yeah, we can talk about some things here. We can start about. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players extinct. That's Futre, Tevez, Fuller, Marquisio, and the Vincent Company are all extinct.
At 100k or something.
Yeah, Fuller is 150k, and Marquisio, I think, is
95.
low, 95k max price cap, which is a little bit low. And the Carlos Tevez card has a wrong dynamic image. He has the one from when he played for Manchester United, but his card is based on Manchester City performances. So that's a little bit awkward, I guess. But the image is cool, but yeah, it's a little bit strange.
I didn't notice it until you just said so. So
Yeah,
you have to be a database expert to actually see it, I think.
Mhm. Yeah. So well, that's a little bit funny. That Fuller
Keisha
card
is
looks
wearing
nice.
black and white, Joe, so that went well.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I think he's okay to go. The company card looks really good though. Even he's 1.9, so I can kind of understand why he's extinct because the card is good. Very, he got some of the best center back playstyles: intercept plus and anticipate plus. Also got the normal of power shot, power header, block, slide tackle, bruiser, first touch, and aerial. So I think that will be a really good card if you manage to get your hands on that company card. And I think if he is based on Manchester City, I'm pretty sure he might get an upgrade at least.
Yeah, I think if you can get any hero card, I think you're going to be pretty happy, except maybe Costa, who's sat at 165k, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's a shame. He was a really good player in real life, and the cards are like, yeah, no, it's not the Rui Costa we used to watch on TV, at least.
And do you remember, Ingve, when icons came to all consoles and you got Rui Costa SBC like 2 weeks in?
Yeah.
Everyone used Rui Costa.
Mm-hmm.
I love those times.
Back in the good old days.
Back in the good old days when
Yeah.
Rui Costa was actually used and we didn't get Eusebio's 8 weeks in the game.
No. So, yeah.
Hey guys, I got a little announcement to make though before we jump into an ad break. And before we talk about a certain German striker as well, I think, Ingve. We are nearing episode 600 and we are developing, the program towards it much, much more every single week. So I keep mentioning it. It is going to be recorded on April 2nd, which also happens to be my birthday, but that is pure coincidence. Actually, it just aligned perfectly. So episode 600 on April 2nd. So we're about a month, 5 weeks away from it. If you take my math, it's about as far away as Team of the Season is. But we're also doing something special. We have designed with our partners from Manate a special 600 episode esports jersey. I'm biased, but I think it looks amazing. And we will post it on the socials this week as well. And in video version, we'll upload an image as well. What we'll be doing is we will be doing a couple of things. We'll be giving away 3 of those jerseys during episode 600. For anyone that's listening, you are able to participate. We'll do a little contesty thingy during the show, but we'll tell you about that soon enough. But anyone can get that. But we're also doing something else. We think, we always try to give something to charity every single year. And we thought the number 600 would be a nice occasion to actually go for something to charity. So what we'll be doing is we'll be donating, we're hoping 600 euros at least, or 600 pounds preferably, to the Macmillan Cancer Support in the UK. We'll put in all the info, we'll put in all the links later on. But what we'll do is we'll do a little Powerball contest. So we'll be putting up numbers 1 to 59. We'll get 60 numbers, but I'll do one from Foot Coaching on with a soon to be announced number, I think. So you get 1 to 60 to call, 10 euros or pounds or dollars a ball to allow everyone a shot at. The Patreon members get first choice of a number. So you can request a number in the next week. The one that wins get the amazing top, but of course the top isn't why you do this. We'll donate 100% of what they put in to the Macmillan Cancer Foundation, or Macmillan Cancer Support, I should say. And Foot Coaching will definitely contribute a little bit with that as well. I hope. Well, that is I'm very happy we do this. I appreciate the shirts very much. So, Manati, thank you very much for developing that. Gal, any thoughts on this?
I think it's a brilliant idea, John. I've seen the design. It looks amazing. So, kudos to anyone that wins a copy or a part of that jersey from the lottery. But yeah, Cousin Macmillan support, big charity here in the UK, I'm sure worldwide as well. So, absolutely fantastic cause that we're donating to.
Awesome. Ingve, anything to add yourself?
Yeah, I'm happy to buy a few raffle lotteries here. So I put myself up for one already. I might do another one. So if I win the kit, we can have a giveaway in the show later. So
yeah, and we're definitely not against running multiple of them. I'll give away 10 shirts if that makes. I'll buy another 10 shirts if people want to support more. We'll make sure we at least get some money in. But 600 would be a nice number for episode 600. That's the target. So, talking about target or things to support, we also have a podcast to run. So we'll be right back after this break because we wouldn't be able to do this show without our fantastic Patreon supporters through patreon.com/FUT-review. And one of the benefits they get for the support, usually, except this week, is an ad-free show. And if you're listening to this message, that means you're not a Patreon yet. So here's our ad from this week. Are you tired of losing versus true ball and cutback motions? Well, sick of playing the same meta formation? Do you have to replace your controller every 2 promotions because the game tilts you? Look no further for help. Check out futcoaching.com for one-to-one coaching using our professional data-driven analysis tools from Knox Sports as used by professional football clubs like Liverpool, the FA itself, Atletico Madrid, and many, many other teams. So become the meta and unlock your potential. Check out futcoaching.com for our options or reach out on any of our socials. And if you are supporting the FUT Review podcast by being a patron to patreon.com/FUT-review, you get some amazing extra discounts on every single booking. So futcoaching.com for direct bookings or patreon.com/FUT-review for those extra discounts. Ads out of the way. Good news for charity out of the way. I think it's time for Timo Werner, Ingve.
That as well. We can also mention that the duplicate exchange SPCs are back for the 86, 87,
That's the bigger
88.
news. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, all those cards are back. And of course, we got a Timo Werner SPC now playing for Tottenham. Comes in at around 525k. He got the power shot plus and chip shot plus playstyles. Looks like a solid card. 4-star skimmers, 5-star weak foot, high attacking, defensive work rates are medium. Unique body type as well, of course. Fast striker. That you can also play wide, but I don't think you'll cross much with him. But could be fun.
I don't cross with anyone.
I do.
Sorry.
Yeah, but I've seen what the final card could look like if he gets all the upgrades. His 93 rated card looks, pretty much very cracked. Looks great. So there's a big potential there.
If you look at the Tottenham's fixtures as well over the next 4 games, they're pretty favourable. They play Crystal Palace, Aston Villa, Fulham, and Luton Town.
They should, in theory, have a decent chance of getting 11 goals as well. In theory, if they play full Ange ball. So and he should get an assist pretty much, I guess. He has a few already, so he could be in line to get quite a few upgrades. I'd say at least 2-3.
Look decent, I guess. I'm not looking for any forwards, so that's meh. It's not bad, but it's actually pretty good, I think. But I don't see myself using it, honestly.
No, it looks like a okay value at the moment as well. He would be a good value if he gets all upgrade.
But not a bad value as it's currently priced either.
No, it's I guess it's okay, yeah. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. And of course, he links to the Yudogi SPC that came out yesterday as well.
Which one?
Udogi.
Yudogi. Destiny Yudogi.
I had no idea. Sorry, I have to tell this. We have one Patreon supporter, Simon, who is a big Spurs fan.
Yeah.
And he kept talking about dogs all week. Like, what are you on about, mate? I have no idea what this is. So I spoke to him like yesterday. No, he's like, it's for Udogi. Like,
Who?
oh, now I get it. I've never heard of him, but I'm also not a big Premier League follower. The card, though, want to talk about that one for a second?
Yeah, it looks. It's a very cheap card, though. I think that's a good price. It's like 80k, and you can also put him into the Future Star Glow Up Evolution that costs 75,000k, and he'll be 90 rated, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, he goes to 90 rated. I would say only do the SPC if you're going to put him into the Evo, because he fits the Evo. He gets the best version of himself. That's what I've done. I quite enjoy his card, and he links really well.
Looks like a solid left back when he's fully upgraded. It's like the Tottenham version of Alphonso Davies almost. Not you. Some
you don't like Davies,
there.
and I know you don't like Davies. I get that. So.
I was talking about real life Davies now, not.
I thought about the new last left back card.
No,
Davies
not the
got
flashback. No, I wasn't talking about the card, but I was thinking about the play style and big, strong, fast. Running up and down the line there. So,
like, I didn't mean to sound sarcastic, but it sort of was sarcastic there. I thought you did an old-fashioned comparison between those two.
No. Not this time.
He's definitely fast, but can he actually defend you though? This one,
you need to ask Kyle. He did the Evo.
Yeah, I quite like him defensively. He's tall. I think he's over 6 foot or very close to, so he feels quite tall, quite stocky. So I quite like him. Links as well to the Cannavaro SBC that I've also done. Maldini links as well. So he's quite easy to get on full chem if you want to play that sort of style with your team as well. Also Prem links to Werner. Also links to the potential Evo that we've got this evening. I've put the 86 player of the month James Maddison into that. That goes to a 90 rated if you want to talk about that as well. So there's links there.
Yeah, he's 6'1" and he has 97 jumping. So back post crossing will not be easy on his side. At least he can jump high, and he's tall, strong. So good stamina as well. So 90 crossing without any playstyle helps a lot as well. He has, I think, the ping pass.
The pling
plus.
Ping pass plus.
Yeah, ping pass plus, which is really nice, and jockey plus, of course.
I think from now on we'll call it ping pass plus. Just gonna call it pling. Pling plus. I love it.
Well, yeah, I'm sorry about that, but yeah, I guess.
No, don't be sorry, mate. You guys have to put on with my accent all show, so I can't really say anything. But I'm like worried by the defensive awareness of 80. Can he actually defend? That's more of a concern.
I need a hunter. I would put shadow on him. I don't know what was in my water today, but I'm sorry. Shadow on him would help with that.
That is true. I mean, he needs that actually because he's the reversed Cafu, where Cafu can defend, but going forward, I don't really like him.
Mm-hmm.
This is sort of the reverse card, probably very good going forward, and it like his Traore Adama going forward. You see this huge guy running for you. This fast, strong, big might be in trouble, but then tries to defend and just steps over the ball constantly.
Yeah, that Adama card is a little bit special.
We'll have to try that though. There's one card though that surprised me this week, and I want to talk about not only I backed our dear friend Netvet last week in Ingve during the show.
Yeah, you did.
He's pretty good. I really like him, but I'm so biased that it's hard for me to actually compare. But he's 100k or something for that card.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty insane to me. But I really like that card, so I like the Netflix. And something Kyle said just brought me on the topic, because Kyle said it was good for chemistry. I don't know about you guys, but I've not checked my chemistry on my team for the last 2 months or so at all. Because at least half the team is icons anyways these days. So, do you actually have them? I think I can toss in anyone on any position now, and that would be on full chem anyways. And then you have the cards from last week, which were league or nationality dependent, but still got full chemistry after they fixed that. Like, is chemistry actually a thing anymore, Ingve? What do you think?
For me, it is. Yeah, I need over 30 at least. So,
but how do you get under 30 these days? I'm just
that's not easy now. I agree, which is nice, of course. When you have 3, 4, 5 icons in the team, it's easy.
I got 10 icons in my team, so for me it really doesn't matter, right? But that's a bit much. But like, if you have 5 icons, 4 icons, which are is something many people have now, I think. Kyle, how many icons do you have in my team?
I've got 4. I could do 5 with packing Puyol earlier in the week from Future Stars icon. I'm pretty much maximum chemistry with icons. I think the only player that's on 2 chemistry in my team is Victor Boniface's Future Stars card, who has 2 chemistry points. But I'm with you, John, that it's quite easy to get chemistry nowadays in our team, certainly icons and a manager, and yeah, you're more than halfway there, aren't you?
Yeah, because if someone doesn't care about chemistry, it's me. Like I always said, I don't really care about it. But if even all my teams have full chemistry, that says a little bit that it doesn't take too much effort for it. It's hard to review players this year, I think, though, because some of them, like I said, some of them are unreachable. And then we talked about, but it's hard to link. But hard to link isn't actually an issue, in my honest opinion, at all. Right? You get someone from MLS, used to be hard to link. Now it doesn't even matter anymore. Probably get them anywhere on 5 stars, or on 3 stars. So
2 or 3 at least, yeah.
Yeah.
And also we've had Evos, the radioactive Evos, I think, give full chemistry links as well. So you can put any card in that fits into them and they get full links as well. So very easy to get chemistry on cards.
Yeah, which makes it even more frustrating. You can only play Netflix left wing or left midfield, but that's the only want to have him center midfield, and then it's good. Or Kaka. Why can't we play Kaka anywhere else than Cam? They got a Van Nistelrooy goalkeeper, but you can't only play Kaka at Cam MV.
Yeah, those things are a little bit frustrating. I agree. There are some players with only one position. It's like, why? But yeah, that's it makes a little bit harder to build the teams around them. So yeah, I totally get what you say.
It's just because I don't even consider chemistry anymore until just Kyle said, like, oh, what is actually my chemistry on my team? I got like 5 different teams in different setups. I just went through them, like they're on 33, which is pretty unique for me, but that makes sense. So yeah, where do you rate players on this year? Like stats on full chemistry anyways, value to buy? I find it this year harder than ever to rate if a player is worth it or not. Which for me, most of the time means I'm not going to do him or buy a player just to make sure I'm not taking that risk. Ingve just compares total stats, but what about you?
Yeah, I'm fully.
I'm kidding, mate.
Yeah. I like Ingve's stats. They always cheer me up when they go in the Discord. For me, I kind of value a player if I pack them. So if I pack a player untrainable, I will try and play them, or I will try and fit them into my team if I can. If they're going to be on par with some other players or the cards I've already packed or got on, it's very rare that I actually buy a player off the market. I ran untrainable teams a lot last year. I'm doing pretty well this year as an untrainable team. So yeah, I think for me, it's value. It can be sentimental value. So if it supports your club or team that you really follow or like, then yeah, absolutely, there's added value there. But yeah, players can chop and change quite easily, as we discussed with chemistry as well. So yeah, I think play with the players you like. Don't worry too much about prices if they've got them untradeable, and just try and enjoy the game for what it is.
Definitely, 100% agree. And I'm just saying I'm kidding you because I don't want you to quit. I can see you were already taking your hat off. So I was like, please don't go.
Don't go
No,
yet.
seriously. Don't go. We're nearing 600 episodes, which you meant.
Yeah.
We're on for 750 at least.
Yeah.
Another 750. No, I just don't want to raise the bar that high.
No rush of leaving, so that's fine.
So that's good. That's good though. Anything else you want to discuss for content wise? Is there something that's worth mentioning?
Shall we talk about the Evo that dropped today as well?
You can. I have not checked.
Yeah, you can go, Kyle.
Go ahead.
So,
it was free, at least. It was a free one, which is nice, at least.
Yeah, it's a free one, which I think helps. I think you can put in 86 rated cards, so I still have my 86 Player of the Month James Maddison still in the club.
I think it's 88 because you can put Bernardo Silva in.
88 even better. But yeah, I still have my James Maddison card from the first Player of the Month of the year, and he goes into the SBC, becomes a 90 rated card, links to Udogi, links to Werner, English links, free card.
How much is his pace after the upgrade?
He goes to 86 pace, 85 shooting, 90 passing, 88 dribbling, 59 defending, and 67 physical. And for a free Evo card that goes to 90 rated, that feels to be very good value. So if you've got,
that's a good, perfect for him, I guess.
Yeah, so really good card. I think what I'm also thinking, you might find cards that if you keep them in the club long enough, they might come back into your team. You might play with them early in the year, like the James Maddison card that I did. I started with him in my team. He's not played for a little while, but being 90 rated, he'll come straight back in. I'll probably use him as super sub.
That's one of the things I got hyped about the Evos, to get cards that maybe kind of was sleeping in the club, and then suddenly you can bring them back and make them fun again. So hopefully we'll get more of those. I've had I think it's 85 rated Ansu Fati. I evoed one of the first players I did. And he's still in my club. I haven't used him for ages, but it was really fun in the beginning. So if we can get something where he would fit and get some upgrades, that would be really nice. For example.
I find it hard. I still don't do Evos. Well, I'm doing Geertruida, but I'm still like not even halfway through.
You're a rebel against Evos, John.
No, not really. I just can't be bothered that much. If that makes sense. No, I still like the concept, but it's like I can't get excited about.
Didn't you do your Feyenoord guy?
Geertruida?
Yeah.
Well, I did the first stage.
You should finish him, because I've heard some really good things about that card.
I will, but I'm also not very enticed to say, okay, tonight I'm going to start. I'm going to make sure I get that card done.
You can just sub him in. You don't need to start him. So
I know, yeah, and he's on my bench, but it's not like the issue now is I need to get 3 clean sheets or something.
Yeah, just sub him in just before winning the match 3-0 or something.
Yeah.
Something like that.
If that happened, I should probably do that. Yeah. No, most of the games though are either they quit at a draw.
That's a clean sheet at least.
Sure, but then I didn't stop him in yet.
And then you start him, because
and every time I start him, I get a goal conceded early on, and they quit when I equalize. No, it's been a heck of a week of that concern. So I'm not too. But I'm going to do it. But that's most Evos I do, right? If I do any, I do find it hard to play against Evos, honestly. For example, when you play certain top tier cards, you know what they're good at and what they're not good at. But when you play a totally random 99 rated upgrade Evo, I'm like, who's this guy? Left footed, right footed? What? He's a midfielder. I have like it totally knocks me off my feet. So there's definitely an advantage of using Evos against me at least. But yeah, there's so much content, mate, and there's so much to play for. I find it hard to just focus on Evos. So I'm glad you guys are on the show to discuss this, because I didn't even know there was a new Evo today. I'm that interested in it.
Yeah. Awesome. That's good.
I'm on the minority, by the way. If you look at our polls and the questions we get on the Spotify when we ask about Evos, I think it's one of the best additions they did this year, and one of the additions that keeps people going throughout the year. So I'm very much applaud it. I'm just not into it because I think it's just a tad too complicated for me.
Fair enough.
But free evos, always good for everyone.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, free is always the usual way I go about it. I'm with you, John, and Evo my Notts County team as well. So any Notts County player that will fit into that, I'm just leveling them up and have a bit of fun when I don't want to play rivals or champs. Play a bit of squad battles, get a bit of XP or get an objective done. That's always good fun. Just to say on the pick it up Evo as well, there's some actually really nice ex-promo players in there that you can put in. You can put the 87 Verts player of the month in. You can put Luis Alberto's team of the week in there, and Danny Olmo. His fire and ice cards fit into that quite nicely as well with his previous promo cards in that. So yeah, not a bad one. I quite like that.
Perfect. Anything else you guys want to toss our way?
No, we're still waiting for this hero compensation. Is not out.
You got the Evo compensation this week.
No, I didn't get the hero compensation, and we didn't get the compensation for doing the Richardson SPC when he was a French player, and suddenly EA took the SPC down, and he was playing for Morocco. So we're supposed to get some players back from that, and we haven't. So I'm still waiting for that, and 2 hero player picks I'm also waiting for. So maybe
then
next
people get
week.
4 player hero picks this week.
Yeah, I heard that. That's probably why they stopped rolling out. I'm guessing they tried and something went wrong and they stopped it, which I understand. So hopefully they'll fix it and roll out again during next week sometime. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, I wouldn't be too eager.
Holding your breath.
I was thinking about how to say this in the best polite, positive way. It'll come when it comes. That's all I say.
Yeah.
It's like the summer.
Yeah, summer comes when it comes.
Yeah, that's it. Any big plans for this weekend, guys? For FUT related, FIFA related, FC 24 related, FUT Fantasy related, FC Fantasy related. I'm getting so confused by these names.
I'm gonna finish Evoing Junior Dina, the Future Stars card. I'll finish FUT Champs qualifiers. I'm gonna probably play some FUT Champs as well. Testing out Chloe Kelly, I hope.
Yeah, I think for me it would be FUT Champs. I like that they've keeping it extended. It can play into Monday. That's really helpful for us who play champs, and especially me with new dad responsibilities, trying to fit it in when the little one's asleep and getting some free time to play. It's quite hard, but I appreciate the extra bit of time to complete champs. I will be evoing up James Madison to a 90 rated card and try and probably finish some Future Stars Evos as well. Got the left back from Man City to Evo. I just did Okafor, and I'll probably do him as well. That's super.
That sounds like a plan. I'm honestly not doing any FC 24 gameplay related stuff this week. The E-Nations are coming back shortly. Shortly. It's still a month away, but we have 1 month where we are working every weekend analyzing matches. We have the day where we have to check out 16 matches in 1 day. So I'm going to enjoy the weekends for not working next weeks. And that means for me also not playing any FC 24 during the weekend. I hope they keep the Mondays on when Team of the Season hits though, because it would be so EA if they would turn that back to Sunday evening when the cards are in the promo in packs there though. But we'll see then.
Hopefully all good, and maybe even 1 extra day as well, like they did before. So that would be nice.
That would be nice, definitely. Then I would play Weekend League as well.
Yeah.
I'll definitely go for it. Nothing fancy. So check out the shows next week. We'll be back Tuesday and of course Saturday. And if you're interested in joining the charity cause, let us know, and we'll make sure you get a number in. We're working on a system to do it. Officially, we are aligning a system that helps actually to donate the money easier as well and get a confirmation of it. But we're still a couple of weeks out, so we'll be able to get that done in time, I think. Well, I don't think, I'm pretty sure, but it would be nice to have it out ASAP.
Yeah.
And of course, let us know if you're on the socials at Foot Coaching anywhere, what you think of the new shirt. I do want your opinion on it. Yes, it has number 600 very large on it, but yeah, it's a good celebration. And again, I think Daniel said this before, and I will say it again. If you want to leave a little voice message, send us a little video message, send us a written message, of course, drop us anywhere on socials. And if you're listening to the show on Spotify, there is a little sign on, like a little logo on the show. You can just click it, record it straight from your phone, and send it to us. And as long as you keep it family friendly, we'll use it on episode 600 to play your message. Well, it's very much appreciated. The message we've already got, it does ours well. So thank you very much for that. That leaves us with just one little thing to do, and that is for us to
Drop it.
Drop it.
Drop it.
drop it.
T.
F U
T.
F F F U
T.
F
U T
T.
T. Interview.
F
U
T.